Because there are people who made films like Kahani, Pansing Tomar, who believe that, ours was an original Indian story. A person in the services becomes a dacoit, his story. They believe that an original film would have had a better chance, like a Slumdog Millionaire, which is Indian, which is completely refreshing, which is a novel storyline, unlike something which they feel they've seen.
I think the two movies you mentioned, especially Pansing Tomar, are merit-worthy and deserve an outing. But in addition, I don't think that we should forget that there is a lot of work that's done by regional movies, and at the Oscars is the time where this kind of the high-quality regional productions which we have also deserve to be seen. The fact is that I must confess at this point of time that I do work in terms of PR for Bollywood. Okay. And I know the Bollywood machine is powerful. But having said that, I think regional cinema deserves an outing, and we too often succumb to the pressure.
So let me put that question to Anurag. Anurag, the fear that because the movie lifts from various international films, that would impact Barfi's chances at the Oscars, because most of the time we've seen at the jury a film like a Slumdog Millionaire does well, which is a completely novel, fresh, clean film where there's an Indian storyline. That sort of a film connects better than one which has been inspired or has copied scenes from others.
First thing first, I will say that Oscars need India, Indian doesn't need Oscar. Second thing, I would say, because I used to be believing that Oscar was never my dream. I'm just a filmmaker. I see Friday box office actually. Oscar is never dream. But now for last 10 days, just after release of Barfi, he's been selected in Busan Film Festival, Taipei Film Festival, Morocco Film Festival. It's been judged by famous critics, filmmakers from all over the world. They know Charlie Chaplin. This all singing in the rain. All these films are classic films. You think they have not seen those films? Here I was competing with only 220 films of India. There I was competing with world cinema. It's been selected there. Doesn't it say it all? Barfi is selected in the last 3 days in all these 3 festivals.
No, but the question that I must get you to answer, and the one that you were answering before we lost that video link for a bit, is the question about why didn't you come clean during the film and acknowledge the fact that you'd lifted scenes from different films, or you'd been inspired? That's a question that all our viewers would have in their minds, and you must answer.
So what, there is a way I play homage to because there's every day I played a subtle I played homage really subtly, because there's a scene of Charlie Chaplin, camera pans and stays as Charlie Chaplin's photograph, because I have seen Lion King got 4 Oscars inspired from the White Lion, and you know what, Kingo the White Lion, I think Star Wars was inspired from the Flash Garden TV series. They never credited it, and I have seen all these movies like that growing up, because they are inspired clearly from other movies. Hugo never said that it's from Harold Lloyd and the Magic Box. Scorsese is the director. Tarantino never said that Reservoir Dogs is inspired from somewhere else, and all the other movies. Tarantino has been inspired from all the brigade fashion movies. All the filmmakers of our generation know it. Now the thing is that as a filmmaker, as a writer, as any creative person who writes and makes films, they will agree with me that some images stays in your subconscious, because you're watching film, you're reading books, and actually when you're shooting a film, you're writing something, you're borrowing from subconscious memory. You don't realize it sometimes. So filmmakers and award functions and juries don't take it against filmmaker, as long it has original story which Barfi has, it has original screenplay which Barfi has, it has original characters which Barfi has, it has a message to tell which Barfi has. So Vivekananda has said, why be like a bee and look for honey, don't be fly and look for film. Why don't you see 2 or 15 minutes of my film, which I think is brilliant. I have been very, I've always been modest, but now I bat in front foot. I think my film is a good film.